Hey, this is the story how I lost the 20 kilos in 6 months. First, exercise. The best exercise for you is the one you're gonna do, that's all. What I found out is that I don't need to exercise to lose weight. It makes me feel happier, it makes me look better because it builds muscles, but to lose weight, I didn't need to do it. But I still do it. Step number 2, sleep. It gives you energy and it regulates the hormone that makes you feel hungry. So the less you sleep, the more hungry you are, the more you eat, the harder it is to lose weight. Last one, diet. I count my calories to make sure that I'm in a calorie deficit. And on top of that, I eat plants only because plants has less calories than any other food. That means that I can eat way more and I don't feel hungry all the time, and losing weight is kinda easy with it. And that is it. For all of you that cared only about it, this is what I did. This is how I lost the 20 kilos. It's not as sexy as most of the advice you get on the social media. Most difficult part about it is just to stay consistent and keep going even though it looks like you are moving nowhere. For those who are actually here to hear the backstory, hear more about me, why I got onto this journey, and what steps I took, what failed, what didn't, this is a segment for you. It all started when I was a small kid. Well, small. I guess that's relative because I was quite a chunky boy. Eventually, it started messing with my head a lot. My self-esteem was non-existent, and that influenced significantly the quality of my life. Like when I was young, I thought that telemarketing is an amazing thing that gives you secrets that no one else knows. So I bought an ab rocket.
Welcome to Ab Rocket Rockin' Fat Blasting Programs. Let's go up in 2. 1, 2. Did you keep your head relaxed on the cushion?
I had it at home. I didn't use it. I didn't get abs. So I'm like, there is a better thing. I'm gonna buy a belt that will make you gain abs just by sitting and eating at home on a sofa.
Tone, tighten, and transform your body the easy way. A scientifically proven technology, FDA cleared and used by professional athletes.
It's like I'm doing crunches and I'm standing up.
And it did absolutely nothing except make me feel weird, and then I was even more disappointed. Yeah, I wish those two things would be the great teaching lesson that taught me that these ads are fake, that you won't lose weight through these shortcuts, but there was many more. When I was a kid, I was actually quite active kid, surprisingly enough, and that's all thanks to my mom, because she always made me to ride on a bike or go play outside, play ice hockey or do sports overall, which thanks mom. Even though I didn't like it, it taught me valuable lessons that you need to be moving, you need to be doing something to actually progress. What I was doing to make exercise more fun and to stay consistent to work out 4 times a week, I was listening to podcasts when I was working out, especially under Huberman podcasts, because he always talks about the importance of exercising and the importance of weight and all the benefit that it gives you, which kept me motivated and made me feel really good about me doing the workout at the day. I just recommend you to find something that makes it fun for you. Do it with friends, play music, like you literally can choose a show that you're gonna watch only when you're working out, and that same goes for cooking, because you're gonna spend a lot of time exercising and cooking. Some days you're not gonna enjoy either of them, so this is really important to keep you consistent and to do it over and over and over. And one last thing that I learned while exercising is that you don't need to do anything extreme, you just need to do it over and over. That's biggest lesson I learned through this journey. There's no fancy tricks how you're gonna do it. It's just the simplest stuff: exercise, sleep, and diet, because that's the only thing you need to focus on. And there are no shortcuts to do it. It's just finding something that you like to do and finding a motivation that what keeps you going when you feel like you don't want to do it anymore and you're not moving anywhere. I was basically coaching myself. And I feel like it's easier for us to teach others sometimes than us, because we can be more objective when we see someone else. And that basically created this environment for me when I was recording myself, because I saw myself and I could coach myself to do it better without the need to pay a personal trainer anymore, which I did before and it didn't really work out. And it costs a lot of money, so it's a skill like any other. You can learn it, and good luck. I was researching for a long time the best exercise to do to lose weight, but eventually I just got to a point where I realized that it doesn't really matter which is the best by research, because for everyone the best is different. I started with my bodyweight workouts only, with no weights or anything, just like squats, push-ups, running, burpees. Oh, I hated burpees. Then I moved to lifting weights because I wanted to gain muscles. I at some point even started shadow boxing because I was thinking that I would like to get back to boxing. Now I got to a point where I just do like stretches and mobility workouts, because lifting weights that I did like for the longest time, because it felt like the least amount of work for me, made me feel stiff really. So now I started doing more like mobility and functional training, so I feel like I have better control over my body and not just like stiff muscles. If I would give you an advice, just find whatever you like to do. It can be dancing, it can be swimming, it can be walking, it can be running like my dad does. Like whatever you like to do, just do it, and that's the best way. But if there is one exercise that I would recommend you, is jumping rope. It's fun, it burns a lot of calories, you can do it anywhere, it's cardio, it builds up your strength, muscles, everything. For me, I love it. Maybe it's coming from boxing as well, but jumping rope is like a S-tier exercise that I love the most, and whatever I was doing, I always jump rope. Yeah, sleep. It's still one of the most difficult ones out of all of them for me. Like if I do not sleep well, I struggle with counting calories. I want to eat more junk food. I want to eat more calories overall because of a hormone called ghrelin that controls literally how hungry you feel. So if you're not gonna sleep well, you're gonna be more hungry the next day, which will eventually make you crash the calorie limit that you have for the day. So not sleeping enough is one of the most destructive things I still do, because I do struggle with sleep, I do struggle with falling asleep, and it always feels like I'm actually not sleeping, that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? I can sacrifice a little bit of sleep for some activity I would like to do, but I know how important it is and I need to share it, because if I wouldn't have a good sleep schedule when I was losing the weight, I wouldn't lose it. Why Do We Sleep? Amazing book from Matthew Walker. Definitely recommend if you want to learn more about sleep. And yes, diet is definitely the only one that you actually need to do. It's something that you do on a daily basis. You do it every day, multiple times a day. So you're gonna get the most benefit if you're gonna start controlling that. I know it may be uncomfortable in the beginning, but there are apps that can help you like a lot. My favorite ones are Pick Up Lime's app that gives you recipes, and it gives you like a nourish wheel where you see all different categories of foods that you need to eat, which makes it easy to eat like holistically variety of foods. And my second one that I love, that is more expensive but it's well worth the investment, is Macrofactor. It's counting calories. I know it's not for everyone, but without it I wouldn't be where I am now, and I wouldn't lose 20 kilos in 6 months, like no joke. So Macrofactor makes it so easy for you, where you need to track your weight and you need to track the food. It will then spits you out the calorie amounts that you need to eat for a week, as long as protein, fats and carbs. It gave me so much insight to all the foods that I need. I always struggled with supplements because I didn't know which one should I take, because I didn't know what vitamins or minerals do I like in my diet. And Macrofactor helps you with that as well, because there is a whole section that breaks down all the food that you eat into the subcategories of vitamins and minerals and fats and all that. So you don't need to guess which vitamins do you need. You can just check what food groups are you lacking and buy supplements for that. Some people hate supplements. I love supplements. It's a terrible industry, but some of them brings a lot of benefits. You don't need to eat them. I definitely recommend you at least to eat creatine and protein, because those two things are amazing. And protein, it's hyped now. I don't mind it because I think it's really great, especially for weight loss. It's not only for bodybuilders, because it makes you feel satiated and full. So then you don't need to overeat on calories, and you can lose weight way more easier than when you do not do like protein shakes or you don't eat enough protein. One thing that came clear to me when I was losing weight is that I need to cut out bread and pasta. These things has huge amount of calories and so little nutritional value that if you are in a calorie budget, it's a risky thing to eat. I'm not saying they are unhealthy, they are perfectly fine, and now when I'm on my desired weight, I eat them with no problems. But when I'm losing weight, I needed to cut them out because the amount of calories that comes from them is insane. And that's it. And here is the outro. Yet again, another week done. While making this video, I realized that the topic is so big and there is so much lessons that I learned that it got so overwhelming for me creating the video. So I will eventually make more videos on the separate groups, especially for the diet one, because I would like to go more in depth into that one, because that's the most important one for me. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, because honestly it feels illegal to be sitting closed at home talking about myself when I live in this beautiful country and the environment is so amazing, and now it's finally getting warm again and I just want to go outside, fly the drone, talk to people and just do anything outside. Let me know what you would like to see from the outside. How would you like to see me interacting with people? Questions to ask maybe. I'm gonna be really grateful if you're gonna like, if you're gonna subscribe. But if I can ask you a favor, write me a comment. Also, if you are on this journey, I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you, because I know how much struggle it is and how much mental effort one needs to put into it to make a change. I just want to let you know that I'm proud of you, and here is a hug for you, because it's a lengthy journey and it's a difficult one and it can be lonely. So good job. Don't give up. Just go. It's gonna be up and down. It's not a straight line, it's a roller coaster. I've been there, but you can get there. I believe in you, and you can do the same thing I did. Just keep going. You cannot give up. That's the most important thing. You're gonna fail. There are gonna be worse days, but you just need to keep going. I believe in. One comment is worth 1,000 likes, just saying. And that's gonna be it from me from today. So have a lovely day and bye.